is this? A magic carpet?
Musical theater. It's a form of performance that combines songs, spoken dialogue, acting, and dance, the story and emotional content of a musical, humor, pathos, love, anger, are communicated through words, music, movement, and technical aspects of the entertainment as an integrated whole. Since the early 20th century, musical theater stage works have generally been called simply musicals. Musicals are performed all around the world. Although recent movies such as Disney's Aladdin, Greatest Showman, and La La Land have increased in popularity, many musicals are still underrated. In fact, recent surveys show that only 44% of Canadians have ever watched a live musical. Why is that? To understand the question we're facing, we decided to interview somebody who knows a little more than us about how the industry works. Yeah. What are some stereotypes and biases you think of when you hear drama, like theater production?
They drink a lot of coffee, they don't sleep much, they're really loud.
Weird people doing weird things.
I don't know. I think I'm just overthinking it at this point. Odd?
A lot of people think it's like the weird kids.
Nerds.
Weird.
I think they're all weird, except for like a few, like a handful.
Biggest stereotype is everyone thinks they're weird or thinks that they don't matter sometimes when they don't. Yeah.
So we're gonna now get into like biases and stuff. So by the time we're like doing the interview here, we've talked to a lot of people about biases and stuff. First of all, like, what do you think these biases are towards the drama program specifically?
Well, I think there's definitely a sense that like it's a weird place, or there's weirdos there. It's kind of strange, and I always kind of go back to this idea like some people have around arts being frivolous or being the term artsy fartsy, which drives me crazy, because I feel like it's treated like it's not a discipline, or it's not a thing that people should take seriously. And for me, like, it's where my heart is, so I take it very seriously. But there's also like, I tend to, as a person, I'm a little weird. I can admit that I'm a little strange. So I think that sometimes people who don't feel like they have anywhere they fit in, they maybe can find a place there, and that's important to me. So I think sometimes people who see that kind of see that, oh, that's kind of where those weird kids are, or something like that. And it's also from fear, I think, to some degree, because if people have a real fear of the stage, or a fear of being themselves, or a fear of being comfortable like with themselves, if they have that kind of fear in them, then they see other people that are really comfortable in that, they kind of go, oh, that I don't feel comfortable with that.
Well,
because they don't understand us. Theater kids have this deeper knowledge of their own emotions, and people are just scared of that for some reason, and we're just not. So people see us as weird.
All right, so Nadeef.
Hi,
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good.
So, what did you take away from all this?
That was a big question we asked, right? And I think the answer we got the most was, well, first of all, okay, let's go back. And the question was, what are the biases and stereotypes of drama, and why do they exist, right? And we interviewed a lot of people and talked to a lot of different people over this 2 weeks that we had, and continued to ask that question. And I think that the most frequent answer we got was that biases and stereotypes come from a place of fear, right? And it definitely comes from somewhere to see somebody open can sometimes close you. And when you see somebody on stage doing all these things, you maybe want to shut them out of your life by giving them biases and stereotypes, and I think that's what's important. And you know, we talked to all of these people and we realized that these biases and stereotypes aren't even real, and all of these people that we've interviewed have really care, right? And I remember you were talking about it too, but like all of these people in the drama community, they aren't affected by these biases and stereotypes, right? Like you were saying, they aren't affected by the stereotypes. They're literally they don't care, like, and that's what's, I think, amazing, to not let what other people tell you let you down, because I think that's what drama is all about in the first place, because there's always going to be somebody who says you can't do what you do, and by letting that person bring you down, you're losing your opportunity. And so the answer to the question is probably, it's a place from fear and lack of opportunity is what I would take out of that.
You want to say the viewers to leave them off on?
You know what, man, like, Marcus is saying it too, and like, every time I think about it, like, what Marcus said comes to my head, but like, don't like, I don't know, it's corny to say like don't be afraid, but like, don't be afraid, because all of us started off insecure as well.